Okay, so today we're going to talk about this card. Is it going to focus? Mission Lane. We're talking about Mission Lane today, okay? All right, so now Mission Lane is a card that I found out about personally through Credit Karma. I use Credit Karma still to this day to just kind of monitor activity, and I haven't completely written off Credit Karma, even though I don't use it to monitor my score. I just use it to monitor activity and things like that. So I also use it when I'm looking to, look at credit cards and credit cards that I am pre-qualified for. So as you guys know, if you log on to Credit Karma, you will be able to see the cards that you're pre-qualified for, and they will recommend you, based on a scale, like, your most recommended to the least, and so Mission Lane was a card that was highly recommended and I was pre-approved for. So I just thought to go ahead and try a Mission Lane credit card and just see. So I applied for Mission Lane. I'm looking over at my computer. And when did I apply? I applied for Mission Lane in April. So I'll put like a screenshot on the screen, and it let me know that I was approved for a $1,000 credit limit. Now, I personally do not like to come on camera and talk about things if I haven't personally experienced them for myself, because it's so easy for anybody to be like, hey, get this credit card, I got this credit limit, yada, 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 these benefits, blah, blah, blah. Anybody can look up some shit and then come on a camera, memorize it, and recite it for the camera. But me personally, I know that people that follow my channel are a lot of people who have bad credit and are looking to rebuild and, possibly get credit cards if you have no credit established. So anyways, I want to try Mission Lane credit card because a lot of people who follow me have bad credit fear, poor credit in that range. So anyways, it is bad credit friendly. It is an unsecured credit card. And they do have a pre-approval, pre-qualified link, so you can try to see if you are pre-qualified without it actually impacting your credit score. And there's no security deposit, which means that you don't have to put any money down to open this card, and there's no activation fee, meaning that when you do get approved, there's no money that's going to come out of your limit. So let's say you're approved for $1,000 too, and they say, okay, we have an activation, $75. So now you got $925 left out of that $1,000 once you activate the card. So it ain't none of that. If you're approved for $1,000, then your limit, your credit limit available will be $1,000 once you activate, open your card or whatever. So this card is perfect for somebody who's looking to rebuild their credit, looking to establish credit, that has little to no credit at all, looking for an unsecured card, because typically people with poor credit, bad credit, fair credit, typically you have to start with a secured card to kind of be your stepping stone. But this particular card is unsecured, so it's great for somebody who wants to, to put their toe dip with the credit card, because for me, and I don't know if this is for everybody, but I don't have an annual fee with this particular credit card. And for a lot of people that I've seen in credit groups, and just from reviews, also don't have an annual fee. But the annual fees do range from nothing to $75, so keep that in mind. Now, this card does not have many perks, but I think this particular card, hold on one second. Yeah, so it says after every month, we'll credit you 1.5% of the previous month's purchases and automatically apply it to your balance in the following month. So as far as perks, there's not many perks, but considering that you make on-time payments, you will get an increase within 6 months. Now, speaking of increases, because I know that's something that people like to talk about a lot when it comes to credit cards. They want to know, is this card going to give credit limit increases, and how often, how many payments do I got to make to get a credit limit increase? So now I'm going to put this on the screen for y'all to read. So if I'm looking over here, it's because I'm reading it, but y'all can see it on the screen. Now it says, hi, Mercedes. Do you hear that? That's the sound of your credit limit increasing to $1,500. You've used your card responsibly and paid on time, so we've increased your credit line now instead of waiting until your 6th on-time payment. Keep up the great work. So, which means that I have now got a $500 increase. And like I told y'all, I got the card in April. I got this email on July 24th that they increased the credit card limit to $1,500, which is great. Like, I didn't even have to apply for that. Like, they just did it. So, what is that? Like 2 months of having the card, 3 months of having the card. Well, I got it in April, end of April, so May, June. Yeah, like 2 months of having the card, they went ahead and gave me a $500 credit limit increase, which lets me know that if I stay on the track that I'm on, which is using the card, like I actually use this card, but I pay it right back. They'll continue to do that. So, you know, in 6 months, I may come back and make another video, but I'm just kind of shocked that in 2 months, you've already given me a $500 increase. You know, like that's pretty big to me. I like that. So I like the sound of that. So if anybody, you know, is looking to get a credit card that will do maybe faster increases, you know, this gives me hope that, you know, with other people, you may not have to wait, you know, the full 6 months or until you've made your 6 on-time payments to get a credit limit increase. You know, this is very promising. You know what I mean? So, I ain't gonna lie, my kids down there screaming, my bad. But I ain't gonna lie, it did kind of, like, I was turned up when I saw this. I was like, dang, babe, they gave me an increase. Like, I'm geeked. I'm excited. You know what I mean? Because, again, like, my highest limit is cream. What? Girl, wait, you need to slow down. One of my highest limits credit cards is $2,000. So, like I told y'all, when I say I'm right there with you, like, in this rebuilding stage, like, I'm right there with you. That's why I can kind of speak, you know, in this, you know, I'm just getting in the door with credit cards, you know what I mean? Because for a long time, I realized that with credit cards, like, you really have to be, like, mentally responsible to utilize a credit card, you know, and for a long period of time, I've just been using my debit card. So, like, when I just made that video about, you know, why you should not use your debit card and all that, like, I was really letting people know, like, hey, bro, like, you know, it's great to have a credit card, don't get me wrong, but if you're not mentally ready for a credit card, you might as well use your debit cards, just being real, because you're going to get yourself in a whirlwind of debt, you know, trying to keep up with the Joneses and get a credit card when you're not mentally or emotionally, you know, ready to handle a credit card, you know, because it can be so tempting to swipe the credit card because you don't got to pay that right back. You know, that's not coming out of your funds right then and there. But anyway, let me get off that. So, Mission Lane. Now, I talked about the perks. Now, the application process, again, do a pre-approval link. If you go to Credit Karma, you know, it'll show you right then and there if you're pre-qualified. But if you go directly to their website, you can click that pre-qualification link at the top of the page to see if you're pre-qualified. You'll be instantly notified whether or not you're approved, and you'll be instantly notified what your credit limit is if you do decide to, you know, keep the card. All right, so, no. It pulled from TransUnion. Okay, so as far as increase, it pulled from TransUnion for me. Now, as far as credit limits, the minimum credit limit that they give is $300, but I got approved for $1,000, and with 2 months of having the card, I got a credit limit increase to now have $1,500. But I've seen others start out at $500, $750, $1,500 range starting out, which is great for, you know, a card that's readily available for people with poor to fair credit, which is really good, being an unsecured card, to get limit increase, especially like of $1,000. That's really good. So how to get increases? Does this card do increases? So yes, according to the card's website, this is what they say. After 6 months, your account will be reviewed, and what they're looking for is history of on-time payments. If your account has been over the limit, if your account has been restricted or is currently restricted from being used, whether you close the account or file bankruptcy, and your income, whether you have the ability to pay the higher credit limit. Now, all this is done automatically without you having to apply. They just automatically review your account. And apparently they obviously review it after 2 months, not just necessarily 6, which is something that you should keep in mind. So try not to carry a balance. Try to keep your balance low. If you do need to use your card, use your card, but just by the statement date, have it paid down to 10% or pay the balance completely off. If like, especially if you have other cards that will report to the bureau, so you have at least 10% reporting, you know, to the credit bureaus at all time. But yeah, so as far as fees goes, annual fee, this is the range. Me personally, I don't have an annual fee with this credit card, but it does range from $0 to $75. There's no monthly fee. There's no over the limit fee. There's no activation fee. Now, as far as late fees, the first time you're late, you get a $25 fee, and any time after that, it's $35. Now, overall, my thoughts, this is a great card. This is great for somebody to rebuild. This is great for somebody who has little to no credit, you know, looking to, you know, get into having their first credit card. Now, the interest rate may be high, but we don't carry balances over here, do we? So the interest rate shouldn't matter if you do not carry a balance, okay? We don't carry balances, all right? Let's try to get that in here. Now, if you already have the credit, this will just add to your overall credit limits, you know, overall total credit available to you. So if you just want to go apply for this card just for shits and giggles and just to add to your overall credit, you know, go for it. But for people who really need it or are really interested in getting a credit card, try them. Like, it's cool. So, you know, it's good. Like, I don't really have anything negative to say because, you know, I use the card if I need to use it. Gas, groceries, pretty much that's it. Gas, groceries, that's it. Then pay it right back off, you know, and that's it. Like, I mean, I'm going to keep doing what's obviously working. I don't have anything bad to say. I would recommend this card. So yeah, check it out. I have the link below to go directly to their website. Anybody else got kids? Are y'all ready for school to start? You know, like my kids have been going ham this summer. But anyways, I will have all the links below for this particular card. And if you have Credit Karma, just go look on Credit Karma to see, you know, what Credit Karma ranks you as far as being, you know, is this one of your higher credit cards that you should try to apply for. Now, if you have any questions in regards to this credit card that I didn't answer in the video, just leave a comment below and I will answer your question. Other than that, if you want to follow me on any of my social media platforms, all the links are down below in the description box. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. And make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel, okay? Because a lot of y'all be watching, but you don't be subscribed. And then you be asking me all these damn questions. But come on, bro. Just subscribe to the channel. Jeez Louise. But anyways, guys, that's it. That's all for today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow because I'm going to post every day in August. Peace.